One day, someone will try to pull you down. They will insult you. They will misunderstand you. They will mock your growth. They will test your patience. And in that moment you will be tempted to argue, tempted to retaliate, tempted to become smaller than who you are. That is the moment that defines you, not when life is easy, not when everyone applauds you, but when your dignity is challenged. Never lower yourself. Part 1. The hidden cost of lowering yourself. Every time you lower yourself to match someone else's pettiness, you pay a price. You pay with your peace. You pay with your self-respect. You pay with your character. The Stoics understood this deeply. Epictetus taught that no one can insult you without your permission. The insult is not in the words, it is in your reaction. If someone throws mud at you and you throw mud back, you are both dirty. But if someone throws mud and you stand still, they are exposed. Power is not loud, power is controlled. Part 2. The strength of restraint. Restraint feels weak in the moment. It feels like you're losing. It feels like you're being passive, but restraint is a weapon only the disciplined can wield. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, later known as Meditations, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." Let that sink in. The best revenge is not revenge. It is superiority of character. When someone disrespects you, they reveal who they are. When you react with chaos, you reveal who you are. Never let someone else's weakness rewrite your identity. Part 3. You lower yourself when you seek approval. There is another way we lower ourselves, not in anger but in desperation. When you beg for attention, when you chase validation, when you tolerate disrespect just to avoid being alone, you shrink yourself, you silence your standards, you soften your boundaries, you pretend you don't mind, but your soul knows. Seneca warned that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. We imagine we need their approval. We imagine we can't walk away. We imagine losing them is the end. But what you lose when you lower yourself is far greater. You lose yourself. Part 4. Emotional mastery. When someone insults you, pause, breathe, observe your mind. Your ego will scream. Defend yourself. Show them who you are. Don't let that slide. But Stoicism teaches something radical. You don't control what they say. You control what it means. If a person calls a mountain small, does the mountain shrink? No, it remains. Become like the mountain, stable, unmoved, certain of its height. Part 5. The dignity of silence. Silence is not weakness. Silence is strength restrained. There are arguments you win by refusing to participate. There are battles beneath you. Not every comment deserves a response. Not every critic deserves your energy. Not every provocation deserves your emotion. When you respond to everything, you are controlled by everything. But when you choose your response carefully, you control yourself, and self-control is freedom. Part 6. Standards. Our self-respect. Never lower yourself in relationships. If someone disrespects you repeatedly, believe them. If someone mocks your ambition, outgrow them. If someone tests your boundaries, enforce them. Stoicism is not about enduring abuse. It is about enduring hardship without losing your virtue. Virtue is your compass. The moment you abandon it to win, you have already lost. Part 7. The long game. When you lower yourself, you may win the moment, but you lose the long game. Character compounds, just like money, just like habits, just like discipline. Every time you choose dignity over drama, you strengthen your identity. Every time you refuse to react emotionally, you build authority. Over time, people notice, but more importantly, you notice. You start to trust yourself. Part 8. The emotional turning point. Imagine your future self watching you, watching how you respond, watching how you handle disrespect, watching how you carry yourself. Would they be proud? Or would they say you knew better? Your future is built in these small, invisible decisions. The decision to walk away, the decision to remain calm, the decision to not send that message, the decision to not stoop to that level. Never lower yourself, not because you are better than others, but because you are responsible for who you become. Part 9. The true meaning of strength. Strength is not domination. Strength is discipline. Strength is control over your impulses. Strength is patience when insulted. Strength is silence when provoked. Strength is walking away without explanation. Anyone can shout. Anyone can insult. Anyone can react, but not everyone can remain composed. Composure is rare, and rare is powerful. Final section: the oath from today forward. You will not beg. You will not chase. You will not argue with fools. You will not shrink to fit small spaces. You will stand, calm, grounded, certain. And when the world tries to pull you down, you will remember, they can only pull you down if you step down. Never lower yourself. If this message spoke to you, leave a comment below saying, I will never lower myself. Subscribe for more powerful Stoic teachings that sharpen your mind and strengthen your character. Like this video so more people can learn how to rise without becoming bitter. And remember, your dignity is priceless. Protect it.